So you want to unlock the next version of yourself, or should we call it the best version of yourself? I want whoever's watching to know that no matter what time this video finds you, you have not missed out on anything that is meant for you. So let's go into this video already thinking positively and knowing that anything that's meant for you is still going to happen. You haven't missed out on any of your blessings, and we're gonna stop letting fear rule us. We're not gonna make fear-based decisions. We're not gonna let it get in the way of our dream, and we're not gonna let fear keep us stagnant. So if you wanna find out 5 healthy habits that have completely changed my life and how you can do it too, then just keep watching. We're gonna get right into it with step number 1 being change your mind. I say all the time, change your mind, change your life. What I mean by change your mind, change your life is to change your mindset. If you are operating from the mindset of lack, the mindset of fear, the mindset of not being enough, you are going to see those things come into fruition because that is what you believe to be true. If you believe all of the great things about yourself, I am successful, I am determined, I don't give up, I get the job done, I give my best effort to everything, I surround myself with people who love me. Things that are positive, it is going to create that positive space for you. If you're watching this video right now and you know for a fact that you have been letting fear govern your life and make decisions for you, I want you to choose right now to stop. Not later, not next week. Do it now, because when you've spent so much time practicing a negative habit, it's going to come natural to you. You're naturally going to think the negative thing first. You have to exercise your brain in the same way that you would exercise your body by teaching it good habits over and over again. So I don't want you to get discouraged if you are super positive today and then tomorrow you wake up and you have that negative thought, because by default, that is what your brain and your body is going to naturally want to do. But you have to keep pushing. Every time you have a negative thought, you need to replace it with a positive one. And I know that can sound a little, cliche and whatever, but if you've tried it, you know for a fact that it works. And if you haven't tried it and you're not seeing the results that you want in your life, I urge you to give this a chance, because I recall a time in my life where I saw the quote, show up as her, and I took it literally. So imagine the best version of yourself. What does he or she look like? Do they go to the gym? Do they eat healthy? How often do they go out? What type of people do they surround themselves with? What type of profession do they have? What does their morning routine look like, and what does their night routine look like? If you are not doing things that mirror the person that you want to be, you can't expect to magically just end up at the destination. So start the journey now, because it's going to take some work. You don't just show up tomorrow as the best version of yourself. Those people who are the best version of themselves, they put in the work, and you can start putting in the work right now, no matter what time of the year it is. Literally, the only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is action. Do you really want to let another year, another month, another week go by with such a great idea of who you can be, when you can start taking one small step at a time to reach that goal? Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by thinking of all the things that you need to do. Pick one thing and start there. The second habit that has changed my life is honoring my body. And that can mean so many different things, but number 1, you guys, please start drinking water. You need to hydrate. You need to hydrate. You need to hydrate. It is crazy as much as you hear that from so many people. I know that a lot of y'all are not drinking water and hydrating the way that you need to, but you will feel better. Your body will thank you for it. It will give you more energy. It will help you to sleep better. It will help you to digest your food better. It will help your skin and your hair and your gut and everything. You need water right now. Take a second and drink some water right now. See, my life instantly just literally the sun is coming out. Do you see that? Yeah. In addition to hydrating for your body, move your body. Move your body. Let me say it again. Move your body. You move your body. Okay. If you are not a gym girl, okay, that's fine. So be it. But you cannot be a I never do anything girl or guy. Whoever's watching this video, you have to move your body, you guys. A lot of times I think we wait until we start seeing a problem to start trying to fix it. And you shouldn't do that. Take myself, for example. I used to be very thin and I never thought to go to the gym because I was happy with the way that my body looked. And although vanity is definitely a huge pusher for a lot of us to go to the gym and to work out, it should not be the only reason for you moving your body or working out. You need to move your body for your health. You should stretch. If anything, you should stretch, you guys. I went to the gym last week to stretch, and to my surprise, things that I knew for a fact that I could do that I thought would come with ease hurt me so bad. I was so tight. Everything was just, there was so much tension, and that's because I broke that habit. I haven't stretched in a really long time. Now, in place of stretching, I have started going to the gym. I have started lifting weights. I have started doing cardio, but I forgot about the stretching. And I can tell when I haven't stretched because I can feel it in my body. I carry a lot of stress in my upper body, which leads to migraines and tension headaches, which could also be helped by stretching and moving my body. When you go outside to walk your dog, take the dog on a longer walk. Do it for both you and your little dog. If you don't want to go to the gym, like I said, do some stretching. If you don't want to do that, do Pilates, do yoga, swim, jog, do something. Move your body. You only get this one body and you need to take care of it. You need to not wait until everything is aching and everything is inflamed and everything looks how you don't want it to look, to then try to form this habit where you're basically killing yourself to get rid of everything that you've gained over time, when you can start slowly implementing this change right now. I know somebody needs to hear that. Move your body. Don't wait until you're unhappy. Move your body now. Okay, step number 3. Take time to do something that you like. Take time to decompress. It's so easy to get caught up in structure. To-do list. Check. And while that's important, while we do need to check things off our to-do list to advance in life and to reach those goals that we want, life is supposed to be fun, okay? Everything is not supposed to be stiff and uptight all the time. Get things done, but there needs to be a balance. You need to live a little bit. So make sure that you are taking time to do things that you like, things that bring you joy, whether that be watching your favorite reality TV show, watching a movie that you've watched 50 times, having a glass of wine and calling your mom or your best friend to catch up, going and having a couple beers with the guys, whatever it is, you deserve good things too. The road to success doesn't have to be nothing but structure and boring. Take some time for yourself, because if you don't do that, if you only focus on the structure and if you only focus on getting things done on the to-do list, you'll notice that you start to feel burnt out much quicker because you are without balance. And we need balance for every single aspect in our life. So make sure that each and every single day you find time to do something that feels good to you and to decompress. And one way that I like to decompress, which may not be super fun to some people, but one way that I really enjoy decompressing is by doing a brain dump. Okay, so you want to grab just notebook and a pen and write it out, okay? Whether it be a good day or a bad day. If it's a bad day, honestly, I like to rip that up afterwards because I want to get the negativity out of me, but I don't want to keep it near me. But even if you have good things to say, just write it all out, because that way you feel lighter. You're going to sleep better because you're not carrying all of that with you. Sometimes you may have someone to vent to, but if you don't have someone to vent to yourself. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself, and sometimes you have to be your own therapist too. So vent to yourself, get it out, dump all of that. Don't take it with you to bed, and don't take it with you into the next day. Do what you have to do to set yourself up for success, and decompressing and brain dumping is a great way. Another favorite thing of mine to do is to run me a hot bubble bath. There is nothing like sitting in a hot bath. It gives you like hot tub vibes, but with bubbles, and it smells better. And I turn my music on and I just set the entire vibe. If there's anything else that you want to do to kind of just romanticize it even more, but find some time for you. You are important, and scheduling time for yourself is probably one of the most important things that you can do, because it makes you better for yourself, it makes you better for other people, and you'll feel lighter and refreshed as a result of it. So make sure that you find balance by finding time to do things that make you happy as well. Number 4, which is my all-time favorite, is find a way, not an excuse. Okay, this has helped me so much. because it's so easy to find an excuse, and a lot of times the excuses will be valid. So for example, say you really need to clean up, everything is a mess, you cannot even think straight because there is so much clutter going on that mentally you are screaming on the inside. It's making your nerves bad and you're just like, I'm over it, I wish I could just get out of here and go to a new clean apartment. Instead of saying, well, I'm just tired, and just getting in the bed and going to sleep only to wake up to it the next day, find a way, not an excuse. So yes, I'm tired, but what will help me to get this done? What can I do? How can I find a way? And for me, what I've been doing a lot lately is little challenges. So I'll tell my boyfriend, look, everything looks crazy. I can't live like this. I'm gonna set an alarm or a stopwatch for 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, let's go crazy and see how much we can get accomplished. You have no idea how that just instantly changes everything. It makes it so much more fun. And in 10 minutes, the mood has shifted because things are better. It may not be perfect, but a lot of times just doing that little bit will inspire me to keep going. And sometimes I just force myself to stop there and prioritize my rest, but find a way. Don't find an excuse. Same with water. If you're a person who's like, I don't like to drink water because it tastes like nothing, or it tastes nasty, or I just don't enjoy it. Okay, that's your excuse. Now, how can you find a way? Because you need to do it either way. So again, a challenge. I'll text my friends sometimes like, water challenge. The person who can drink this much water between now and 3 o'clock wins. And so we will show each other each time we finish a water bottle, or every time we refill our cups, and we'll be like, are you drinking your water? You better catch up. And not only does that make it fun, because personally I like a little bit of like healthy competition, but it helped me to get that off of my to-do list. Now I got my water intake for the day. Now I feel better. Now my head is less likely to hurt. Now my skin is gonna glow more. Now my hair is gonna be healthier. Now I'm not gonna overeat as much because I drink enough water. I'm gonna be hydrated. I can think straight. It has a placebo effect. So if you have difficulty doing anything and you know for a fact that you need to get it done, find a way, not an excuse. Get creative, okay? Getting creative is gonna be your saving grace for getting the necessary done. And then last but not least, the fifth habit that has changed my life is getting organized. Now, like I did say, you do want to organize the space around you, make sure everything is clean so that you don't feel cluttered mentally. But in addition to organizing your physical space, you should organize your digital space. How many of you have screenshots in your phone from years ago of stuff that does not serve you anymore, whether it be a meme, which I like to keep those. How many of you have stuff in your phone from 5 years ago that does not serve you anymore? Screenshots from people that you no longer even have in your life, things that you said you were gonna do but never found the time to get around to, stuff that is just taking up space and is not benefiting you at all. You're literally carrying those things with you every single day in your phone. And why? Would you physically carry all that stuff with you in real life? No. So organize it. Piggybacking off of that, organize your relationships, organize your friendships. You have to have those tough, honest conversations with yourself about your friends and who you actually can put in the category of being a friend, a well-rounded person that you can go to for anything. They're going to support you. They are going to encourage you. They're going to be honest with you. Not just, this is someone that I can go to the club with. This is someone that I can go to dinner with or whatever. Organize it. Put everything in its proper place. And, you know, by organizing not only things, but organizing friendships and relationships, that will help you to avoid the disappointment of expecting your club friend to be there for you when you're having a midlife crisis. You can't be disappointed in them or upset with them and have this expectation that they should be able to fill all of these different roles for you when they were never that to begin with. So be honest with yourself and really just analyze your life. Take a look at it and say, what is the purpose of this? How is it serving me? And how is it helping me to get to where I say I want to be? Always ask yourself that question that we talked about at the beginning, or not question, the statement. Show up as her or show up as him. Show up as them. Show up as your best self, okay? What does your best self look like? What type of people do they keep around them? If that struck a nerve in any type of way, probably because you need to spend some more time thinking about that and reevaluating the relationships around you. In conclusion, I really want us to challenge ourselves to step out of our comfort zone. If you're watching this video, it's because you've been living in your comfort zone and it's not producing the results that you want. You really want to get to that next better version of yourself, and you either have it all figured out and you just need a little motivation or a little refresher, or you have no idea where to start. But either way, the only way you're going to get there is by starting. Do not think that you have to apply all of these steps at the same time. Pick one thing and stick to it. And by doing that, you are taking steps day by day to get to that better version of yourself. Remember that it's going to take practice. Remember that you're going to have to repeat the steps over and over again. You can't just listen to one video and then boom, your life changes. So I'm proud of you guys for even doing the work to research and come find these videos and try to do whatever you can to implement better habits into your life. I believe in you guys. Let's make this the best year yet. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah.
And watch me over until my will runs